No, we're at Eugene's backyard repair here for another. We're gonna work on a push mower I haven't touched. I don't think I've ever worked on one of these. A Poulan. Guy dropped it off. Did a couple videos on his XR80 I repaired for him. He doesn't know nothing about it. Nothing. Doesn't know if it runs. Doesn't know if it ever ran. Said he dropped it off and says, take a look, and if it's junk, it's junk. If it's not, if it's fixed, we'll fix it. So that's what we're gonna do. Got the old whew, I got paint on my hands. Working on a brake clipper for 225D YTM 225DR. I think that's what it is. It's a 3-wheeler. Anyway, let's see what. Here, let me get my knee pad here. Save myself some from the paint train later. Let's see if there's anything in this tank. Tank's dry, or dry. All right, how about this? Not dry. The tank is empty, but not dry. I'm not sure if it's residue from what was in here or this is a metal tank. Condensation. I'll tell you what, you need one of these tanks, you get one aftermarket, forget about it. You end up with more tanks that leak than that are good. I think I got one somewhere around here, a brand new one. Took 3 tanks before I, oh no, 2 tanks, and then I ended up having to buy a used tank off of. Yeah, it's wet. There's something in here. Just don't know what. It was great. Somebody put gas in this. The gas is old, but not really old. Somebody tried to start this. Not I sent the list of the 3 bears, but somebody did. First thing I'm gonna check is his air filter. Make sure it's not clogged right shut with dirt. Done quite a few machines throughout the years that the filters, because nobody looks, when it starts to keep on mowing, so plugged that it couldn't get no air, so it was choking them out from lack of air, or choking it and making it run really rich, adding too much fuel to it. I like this one underneath the cover here. Actually, this is a weird filter. I expected to take this cover off and there'd be another cover underneath. Not the dirtiest filter I've seen, but not the cleanest either. Put that right back on there. I might get the air hose and clean off the top of this. Yeah, hang on, let me pause you 1 second. I'm gonna get the air hose and clean some dirt off the top. Alright, we got it all cleaned off. In here so you can see. So hopefully it'll run. Or if not, it'll be one of the cleanest push mowers you'll find out for free out by the road. I don't have much use for most of the parts off of these, except for maybe the pull start and the rear wheels, or the wheels. I'll pull the plug out. Kind of wondering, I see oil over here on the side. Is it over full of oil? It was a burning oil. Whew, that plug is black as night. Can you see it? There's she's got some carbon on that. There's nothing there's like nothing on this carburetor really clean, except for if you took it off, there's 1 or 2 hoses that run down the tank with a filter on the end of them. That's some carboned up spark plug. The other thing sucks about this is the pull start's 9 miles away from where the spark plug is. I just want to see if it's got spark. Oh, let me lock the handle out. Oh, I should trade that first. Alright, that works. I'm going to clamp for the handle. Can't be 2 sides in one, so we're just gonna try to grab it short grab it here without hitting my elbow on the vise. I seen spark. So we're good with spark. Actually, I couldn't hit this on the wire wheel to clean it off. Like I said, it's pretty carboned up. So, hold on 1 second, I'll clean this up and I'll bring it back. Yeah, alright, we cleaned up on the wire wheel. Almost spoke like Elmer Fudd there for a second. The wascally little wabbit, you. Camera won't focus because there's something behind. Anyway, it's the right plug. Get my hand behind it here. Yeah, it's focusing on the motor instead of my hand. RJ19LM. So, RJ plug, right plug. Next thing since I never looked, this mower's been here almost all winter, sitting out in the portable garage out back. Probably should have looked to see if there's even a blade on it. We do have a sponsorship for blades. I haven't ordered any yet. I think I'm going to have to pick up a tractor today or tomorrow. They're need to tune up in the blade sharpener blade, so maybe I'll order some for that, or see how the sponsorship works. You know, I gotta order it off of Amazon, or do I order it off their site? I don't know if they have a site. But anyway, good luck. The blade on here, it looks decent. Check the oil. Check the oil. And I just tipped it. Alright, that oil is black as night. Perfect. Usually these carburetors are like almost bulletproof. This one might just need to, like I said, I clean out the tank with the rag a little bit. This one might need to just take the tank off and dump it out, and maybe we'll do that. It's not too difficult. I don't think I'll need to remove the tank. I hate to put it back on with dirty with dirt in the tank, because I don't know what's in the bottom of this thing. It's wet. I don't want to waste 50 paper towels. I think it's just this bolt. That's it. I just think it's the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch, and I think I can pop it off the boot here, and flip it out. Let's find out, because I hate to put fuel back in a dirty tank. Timber! Grabber fell. Alright, I'm going to grab the 3/8 wrench. I'm not sure if this is the 3/8 or the 10mm model. 3/8. I think that's a 1/2 inch. That runs into the. Do I have I might have messed up my 1/2 inch. I was pounding the bushings or something out of something, and I think do I have the ratchet? I was thinking maybe I messed up the end of the 1/2 inch, but I got it in my hand and I don't see it's all messed up. I know it was a socket, like I said, I was using to beat something out with, and I probably shouldn't have. But I figured that I had a couple of them, so. Oh, isn't that sweet? I'll put the gas cap right in next to the bolt you gotta remove. This is the main support right here. Sometimes there's a bushing on the back side, or a spacer, I mean, not bushing. Got a spring that runs up here. Which pretty sure I lose on the floor. Should be just on a rubber boot. Nice and easy. Just in case it's on an O-ring. Come on, wiggle. Should tip it off the linkage. No. I said I dropped the spring. It's got a long and a short side. The short side was towards the carburetor and the long side was over this side. Alright, now I'm going to take this outside and make sure it's cleaned out. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, we got the tank cleaned out here. Just took it outside and there was nothing really in it. You know, everybody always says things were made better back in the day. Things were made better back in the... This is 2010, so it's I'm going 15 years old. Ready for the great manufacturing? Didn't paint the backside because nobody was going to see it. I'm pretty sure these are dipped, so I don't know why you would not just do the entire backside, but yeah, save a couple pennies. Yeah, thought you'd get a kick out of that one. Yeah, so don't tell me everything was made better back in the day. They cheaped out back then too. These are a pain in the butt to put on because the spring is like microscopic here. And then it's bent around in 20 different directions over the years. Well, this is a little bugger to get on. I might need needles for this. Do I have them out? Yeah, she's a booger. The end of this is bent in a different direction than the rest of it. It's all bent. It's bent around the loop and then backwards. They can't paint the tank, but they can make the spring difficult to get on. I think it was probably off before. All right. The link is back on. This one's simple. Simple. It's a recirculation tube, and one for the pollution tube. Put the spring back up over here. Slide in. There's a bracket in here that's on the engine that's bent in like a half circle. That holds that metal spacer so it doesn't fall. Yeah. Like I said, high quality. It is a Poulan, so. But it's also a brick and Scranton engine. But yeah, like I said, I did one of these last summer, and had some people don't clean the grass off their stuff. Had pinholes in the bottom of the tank, so I ordered the tank, holes in it. Complained to the company. They told me to keep the tank. They were going to send me another tank. Got the second tank in, and holes in leaked. I'll show you. Get this tight. Right around the seam here, it's just pinched. Fold it over, leaked. So, of course, I called them up I messaged them and complained again, and they refunded my money. And I had to order a huge tank because I was afraid if I got another tank, it was going to leak. I was tired of waiting a week for a tank to come in for it to leak again. But I took that off, and there was a ton of dirt on the backside of that too. People sometimes tip their mowers and wash them off. They'll wash the top off, but it's trying to suck up air in here to cool the engine, and it's sucking dirt in too. Alright. Anyway, I don't know if I got any fuel real close here. I mean, I have fuel. Is it 19 miles away, or is it right behind the camera? Oh, right behind the camera. Pretty sure it's non-ethanol. It's hard to remember which ones I put non-ethanol in. I'm trying to make sure they're all non-ethanol. Let's make sure I put the can over my Now I'm nailing on it. That way if it leaks, it'll after nailing it. About half tank of fuel in there. These engines are pretty reliable. My mom has one on her push mower in year after year after year after year. You pull in, it starts right up. I don't even empty the fuel out most of the time. I think I might have put some stabilizer in it this year, but yeah, they're usually pretty dependable. Alright, square's working. See if I can get this air filter back on. I think it was this way. Let's see. That looks right. Fancy curve part out here. So she's all aerodynamic. So it's gonna need a blade sharpening too. But I don't know where the guy got the mower from. Somebody gave it to him and found it on the road. I don't know. I mean, I know my mowers ran. They did not run this year, but they ran. All right, squeeze the handle. He's got the high-tech brake on here. The government made them put it on everything. But the problem is these end up bending over the years. The most common failure, as we know, is the cable. In fact, I don't have any over here. Hang on, pause just a second. I want to put some WD-40 on this cable. That's the most common failure, is the cables. Alright, WD-40 acquired. See, we're going to bring it back a little bit here. I'll blow stuff on my phone. Yeah, the most common failure, like I said, is these cables. People grab them right dead center and then they squeeze this handle and it bends it. Squeeze it to the side where the cable is with one hand and then move your hand back to the center. Fuel in there. These ones you gotta be careful with. It's not like you're a weed whacker. It's injecting fuel in. Clean the floor real well too. It sucked all the dirt out the carpet. Well, that one was an easy one. Like I said, if you can find one of these push mowers with that side primer on there, with the tank on the bottom, they're usually pretty dependable. All the new modern ones with the automatic chokes in them, nothing. They don't compare to this. These are very reliable, very dependable. Year after year, you bring them out and they start. The deck will be alright, which this one's not. Got some bubbles in it, and they'll still cut the grass. Alright, I'm gonna pause you 1 second. I'm gonna tip this thing up, and we're gonna get a blade off of it too. And make sure I show you that I am gonna sharpen this blade. Alright, we got our 9/16 wrench down here. It was on here. It was on the ground. I can tell you one thing, it's easier to get these off than get them back on. Unless you can see through the side chute, which this one's got a blade that should kick out pretty well, but it's got a mulching cover on the side. So, tip it up a little higher here. Make sure you hit yourself in the forearm with the 1/2-inch wrench. Usually I got something heavy like a bucket. I set on the handle on the other end. Oh, this one's nice after and everything came up. Anyway, yeah, this is a mulching blade. Wait a second. Okay, I was gonna say who mostly, but yeah, this one, whew, this one's seen some better days. It's missing the ends are wore right off. Somebody's cutting where there's a lot of sand. the ends of this have broke right off. I don't know if he's gonna be cutting where it's sandy. You can see how rough it is. Yeah, if he wants to put another blade, let me look on my wall, see if I got one. Hang on. Nah, I didn't have one up on the wall. This is the blade. I don't think I had wings on the end of it, so we're gonna sharpen it up and put it back on. If he wants to change the blade, he can do it himself. I don't think he wants me to charge him to change the blade. He's not incompetent of not or incapable of changing the blade, but the running part sometimes it gets a little complicated when it comes to does it run or doesn't it run. So anyway, we're gonna pause you a second. I'm gonna get the angle around there. I'm gonna sharpen this up. All right, we got the edges all cleaned up here. We got some of the back. Most people don't get it on the back side. It ends up chipping and folding it underneath. So you gotta clean it off on the back too, because it'll end up rolling over, and you'll end up spending a month of Sundays trying to cut the edge back enough for. It doesn't have to be razor sharp, I can tell you that. Just trying to knock some of the rolls out of it. It works by speed more than it does by sharpness. By commercial mowers cut way better than residentials. They go a lot faster. It's gonna be fun. Wants to keep falling back off. Of course, the washer fell off the bolt. This one's got 2 poles you gotta line up. Make sure the cutting edge is facing up, not down. Alright. It's easier if I just start the bolt first. Yeah, my neighbor had a problem with his last year. He said, don't cut really that well. Had the cutting edge facing the wrong way. Be sure it's lined up with them 2 holes if you got them on the bottom of the. If not, you won't get the blade tight. You'll think it's tight. Thing don't need to be break your knuckles. Make sure it's tight though. Alright. That's why I haven't seen a blade come off. Usually it ends up spinning on the ground, and you got hopefully you find the bolt. Put it back. So there we have it. Blade sharpened. More runs. I'm gonna pull that air filter cover back off here in a minute. I put the screwdriver on. Make sure I blow it out with some compressed air. Just make sure it's clean. But like I said, it wasn't that bad. In fact, we're gonna pause you 1 second. I'm gonna fire up the compressor and we're gonna take it off and clean it out too, just to make sure. All right, we got this cleaned out. Make sure you, you can blow on the outside. This one's got a cage. Make sure you blow it also from the inside outward, so the dirt doesn't get packed into this. Funny thing is, it's usually the side towards the engine. It's got the most dirt. Well, an open air filter like this because, like I said, this thing's pulling in air to cool the engine, so the inside of it gets most of the dirt because when it comes out the cover. So. On backwards. Hang on. Make sure I put the right side up. Yep, that's right. Get just like you got a little ring on it to seal against it, like that. So don't want to put it on upside down. Put it back on. But yeah, usually with the seal bottoms there's a hole, and that's how I usually get the most of the dirt on it. So that'd be on the, I think most of them are on the front here. So what I do is I try to mark it when if it's not dirty enough where I need a new one. I try to mark where it was, and then turn the filter all the way around. It's got a fresh paper side to make sure this bolt's tight too. I've seen some of these things missing because it shakes and the bolt comes out. Your cap's tight. Do a couple of these rags in the garbage here before I end up trying to dry my hands with a gas soaked rag that I just cleaned the tank with. Which I can smell it. I have so many projects, jeez. I just bought if you follow me on Instagram, I just bought a 4-wheeler 300EX. That one needs a lot of work. I've already fixed a bunch of broken bolts on that one. I got another 300EX out back that I haven't even pulled out from the garage where it was put almost a year ago. I got a XR70 sitting behind you. I got to do a throttle on that one. I got to change the cable on that one and do a conversion on that one up to the, I think the 100 cable. I think it's a 100 cable or an 80 cable. I don't know. One of them's got a straight cable end, and one of them has a curved one, so I got to do that. And there's a 450R sitting next to you. I got to put a seal on. All right, so we're gonna pull this one more time. I had it up in the air here. I can smell the fuel. I don't think I'm in the private. All right, we're good. This thing looks like it's set on off-road mode. I want to make sure. Two. Alright. I have seen them where the front was set at one thing and the back was set at another. Didn't help them sitting on I think these guards on the back here. This one's actually surprisingly good. Usually there's there's only part of it there. You end up backing up and you end up backing up the mower, and then you end up running this over and cutting it off. Just making sure all the deck bolts are in. I've seen them break and back off. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's good to go. This will be I might change the oil on this too, but this will be the easiest way to change the oil on this is to dump it back out the dipstick. You can get a big enough pan, just tip it sideways and dump it back out. Not sure where the drain is on these. I'm gonna guess it's the bottom. Most people have never ever changed the oil in their push mower. Never, ever. I'm guessing I'm gonna look. It'll be the first one I've done. By through the bottom usually. Like I said, usually I just take the dipstick tube off. Well, actually, sometimes I'll pull the cover and pull the bolt right off so I can take the dipstick tube off. Just tip it sideways and let it run down the deck into a pan and then wipe the deck off. I'm just curious. I don't see a bolt in the bottom. Yeah. The only bolts I see are the ones that go up to the case. Oh, how the heck would they treat any oil? I figure the same thing. I can probably use the. Oh, now I know I smell the gas coming out the cap. I can probably use the fuel extractor and suck it right out the dipstick hole. Yeah, she's black as Ace of Spades. That's some dirty oil. No fuel though. Just the oil's dirty. It probably takes a quarter of a quart. Not that big of a block underneath this engine. There's much to lubricate. It's more like it's not like it's an oil pump. It just splashes around off the dipper off the bottom of the crankshaft or the connecting rod. Yeah, Alright, that's it. Gonna pick up the mat here, put that back. Nice quick video. And this one here, let me get you on the other stand. Alright, we got you out of the old yard sale stand, and got you in the other one. This isn't too bad. It's got some paint bubbles. You can get this paint from Tractor Supply. It's Cup Cadet, or it looks like Cup Cadet, but might be John Deere yellow. I don't know. It's I think even like Marigold, Sunshine something from Walmart. I have it somewhere. It's pretty close. Hang on. I guess I'm up here. Right there. Golden Sunset. Yeah, Golden Sunset. Pretty close. Can go a little darker orange, but it's close. You usually can go to Walmart. Caution, occasional flying tools in this area. Hardly ever. My garage, my rules, that's definitely some Orange County Shopper swag. It's actually from the shop. Anyway, so there we have it. She's complete. This will be a $25, you know, because I got to change the oil. I haven't put some time into it, so 25 bucks. That's it. Blade sharpened. Yeah, gotta sharpen the blades. I'm gonna change the oil. And put time into this, even though it's for the video. And you know, I cleaned this filter, gave him gas. WD-40. You gotta factor all that stuff in there. You know, I try to do it as cheap as possible. I gotta go pick up a lawn tractor too from the lady I did. I shared up a video short that she shot. So I gotta go pick up her tractor and do a service on that and sharpen blades and make sure the mice aren't on that. And well, I'm not sure if we'll get that one on the channel because I have to do that outside, but we'll see. Anyway, you got any information on this video, please like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, Eugene's Backyard Repair on them. Picture parts, projects, funny videos, things of nature, screenshots, roadside finds, share videos, all kinds of cool stuff. I don't post on that as much as I should, but because usually when I take a picture of something, like 3 days later, I'll be like, oh, I should have shared that on Instagram when I did if you check my Instagram, you see that 3-wheel I just bought. I posted that almost 4 days after I bought it because I forgot I did a video on that. So anyway, go sign up for both of them. They're free. YouTube free, no obligations once you sign up. It's totally free. The only thing you get by paying a subscription is you don't get ads. My videos, you're not going to get ads anyway. So if you just tune in because you're trying to be nice and support me, I appreciate it. And I think I'm 672, I don't know, 670 something on subscribers. I'd like to get up to that 1,000 mark. You know, hopefully get some of you people to share my videos. You know, I'm trying hard. I don't know. I think I looked at this. I've been doing this for like almost 10 years. Maybe not the videos themselves, but YouTube I've been doing for 10 years. So whatever. We'll keep on plugging. We'll keep on putting them out. We'll keep trying to save you people some money. Sharing these videos and showing you the repairs aren't that tough. I know my repairs repeat themselves a lot, and you know, that's how it is. It's the business. I'm not fixing cars. I'm not big money. I'm not getting any money from YouTube, so I'm not big money. So I'm not going out to buy like the outrageous project that oh my god, I can't believe you found one of them. You know, I end up with a lot of 4-wheelers, a lot of dirt bikes. I do repair on, and most of them are mowers and all the common stuff that you need to fix anyway. So I think I'm gonna go pick up 5 pieces of equipment later on this afternoon, and we'll get them up on my channel. Nice guy I know from down the street here swapped him a dirt bike for a 3-wheeler I haven't even put on the channel. So you know, we'll see if hopefully that deal goes through, and you know, we'll see how that goes and get them up on my channel. All right, you all have a good day. God bless. We're out of here. Peace. She's clean. Maybe season's starting to come around. The grass is starting to green up, so he'll be glad to get back. All right, God bless you all. Have a good day. We're out of here. Peace.